We've mentioned beans in the podcast, obviously, but we've never mentioned it in main channel videos. Realistically, we've dropped it every now and then.
It's not funny enough to
Yes.
make it on.
The first person to do it was Will N.E.
Will and E, and he was adamant that it wasn't funny like a week ago.
And now he loves it.
He's in. She like drank this like innocent smoothie. She was definitely paid to do that because she's a millionaire, and quite clearly she gets paid to do everything, and that is illegal. You can't just make baseless accusations at people because you would damage their business.
Although
because,
that would be very smart if this episode was sponsored by Innocent.
Yes,
and you just done that.
But at the same time, that wouldn't be very smart because then we'd have the government agency come after us.
And that's why I'm saying hashtag ads.
Hashtag ads. But we're not sponsored actually.
But in case we are, hashtag ads.
But we're not.
But in case we are.
want to be. I would love an instant smoothie sponsor.
Hit us up.
I'm putting it out there. I will shill your shit. So go for it. Just send us as much as you want. Yeah, that was a good. I reckon they have sat there.
Unbelievably transparent.
They are sat in the meeting right now with the Campcast on in the centre of the table, going. That is the man we want, brand ambassador. And my friends are like, yeah, like, I mean, I love one of these videos, but I never know what you're on about. I'm like, the same thing, probably like 3 days earlier. So what are you on about? I don't get it.
Do you have TV in Estonia yet?
That's fucked up. You shouldn't ask him sensitive questions.
If there's literally like one thing that Estonia is good at, it's technology.
I was going to call you a nonce first, but then I decided against it.
That's fine. Come on, man.
How are you feeling today, Will?
Drunk. A bit drunk, like.
How are you feeling today, Alex?
I'm doing great, guys.
Yeah.
I'm trying to open a bottle of coffee water.
Oh, wait, hang on. That pillow genuinely says nonce on it.
What pillow?
This one.
I mean,
What?
What pillow?
it looks almost like it's been printed
There's
on.
no pillow here, Will.
It does.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry.
George came back in afterwards and apologised to
He
everyone.
had to. I love it. He literally came in and
He was
went,
like, I'm so sorry for earlier. I was like, what? You brought Mr. Chicken Fingers into our apartment.
Mr. Chicken Finger.
And he was like generally gutted. We found,
Wait, how old do you think your audience is?
hopefully old enough to understand what Prehistoric Park is.
Because I don't remember Prehistoric Park, and I'm 21.
Well, I'm 19 and I remember it very vividly. And this is the thing, but there is actually, because this is a funny twist story, because unlike Dino Sapien, which is an obsession that has no response, Nigel Marvin, the man who hosted Prehistoric Park, we found him on Twitter. We found Nigel Marvin. And Nigel Marvin invited me out to Asia to look at critters with him. When I tweeted him saying...
No, because you would have to pay for it to go out there. It's not like he's offering you a place there. I imagine you probably had to pay him to go on a tour with him.
No, he just said turn up if you're in Asia.
Just like, hey, if you're in fucking Vietnam, come along, mate.
It's a Nigel Marvin meet and greet.
Nigel Marvin meet and greet.
What rides you're looking to? What's going on? I'm just completely bullshit. I don't care.
I'm pretty sure the Tower of Terror has been shut down in Disneyland Paris.
Well, as long as they're still at the park. Fuck's sake! I mean...
you know what I want to do? I want that to be the only edited part of the podcast, and it's just a keyframe of your hand smashing
just
down.
going down. I've got epic London insight.
Yeah, so apparently, for some reason, premiering lags even though it's pre-uploaded, which makes very little sense to me, but so be it. Alright, Alex, you got to take me out to dinner
I've
first.
really given up. Listening to this when I'm down. That's the thing that Fraser finds so funny, the idea that a bunch of people have credited their depression being beaten to this song. Going, thank you, Bob Marley.
Yes.
But Bob Marley did nothing.
He's no,
He just was a...
in his whole life, he did nothing.
He was a... He's made no... Who is he?
Yeah, exactly. You know,
I think Bob Marley's built an entire career off this.
Yeah, he's not actually produced any music. Like, he just... this whole time, he's just been living off of the work of other people. Can't sing. Guy can't sing. He just stands there, and people go like, thank you.
Yeah, thank
I
you,
think
Bob
the camera
Marley.
just turned
I
off,
think
by
the
the
camera
way.
did just die, yeah. I'll check it in a second.
Oh,
And I'm going away.
You're leaving me.
I'm going away for me birthday, mate. I'm going away for my birthday.
Because you thought it would be a bad idea to spend it with me. Which
Yeah,
is, no, honestly, fair enough.
Would have been, yeah. I probably would die. Yeah, that'd be great. Because,
So, like the I'm Alex channel. Shit like that.
Yeah. I'll react to my own channel. That's what I do.
We watch my videos.
My videos. That'd be cringe. as in my channel. That would be cringe.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself.
I know. It would be slightly better than terrible. I'm joking. I'm great. I'm not. So what else do we have on here?
I'm just letting you go.
I know you
reel
do.
Off your...
You let me just talk into a depressive state. Tory? That's funny.
You're a Tory. What's it like?
I'm not a Tory.
What's it like being
I'm
a Tory?
not a Tory. I'm not a Tory.
Who did you vote for in the last election?
Alfie Days. But I didn't actually say anything.
It's one of my only insecurities.
But I didn't actually say anything, did I?
You did.
What was the joke again? You said something about
You
him
put
eating.
in a comment on your most recent video, you put in writing, he's huge.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Wait, when did I do that? Did I actually do that?
Yes, you did.
I don't remember doing that.
No, I go, stop fat shaming me. And then you go, I wasn't. And then the comment comes up saying, I was, he's huge.
Wait, did I actually do that?
Yeah, you do.
Wait, was it on? Is it
The
in,
Riff Raff video, yeah.
Is it actually on there?
Yeah, it is. Have you heard about the spy feature on the AirPods?
Yeah, that really.
Where you can put one AirPod in one room
Yeah.
and then have the other one in your ear and listen in.
Hello. Yeah.
What was the point in that?
I was just checking to see what the title was. Yeah, I was good at COD.
Were you?
I was good at COD.
I also actually need to readjust my thing. Cut!
I was going to mention my old RuneScape name, but I think now we're going to cut it. Probably best to just start something new.
Yeah.
It was Cheesy Bob 20.
Fucking crow.
No, I actually had a YouTube account called Cheesy Bob 20. I don't like cheese. My name's not Bob. I wasn't 20. Where did that go?
Just keep that in.
I am. I'm just going to keep that in.
Keep it like zoomed in on his face.
I wasn't 20.
I don't like cheese. I'm not 20.
I didn't like cheese. My name wasn't Bob. I wasn't 20.
Then why did you pick that username then?
I don't know. I can't explain this stuff.
No, come on. I'm leaving this in now. So
Let's move on.
No, I want to know why you called yourself Cheesy Bob.
I don't know. I thought it was like epic funny, you know?
Big funny.
You guys right now are listening to this podcast. After you finish listening to this, you may think that the Gummy Bear ends at just the Gummy Bear song.
But there's so much more.
But they are currently producing parodies at an alarming rate of other popular songs.
Oh my
like
god.
Dame Chukasita, Gummy Bear parody, Ghostbusters.
What's it called? What's it called? The Gummy Bear parody for people to search it up.
Dame Jugamita.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Dame Jugamita. Scott locks himself in the room. And I go, alright guys, well, it was nice seeing you. I'll get up and leave. Because I was like, they're going to fucking fight each other. So I don't want to be here. So I went home. Next day, I get to insomnia. And they all turn up and I go, oh, where's Scott gone? And Arthur, why are you like wearing like football shorts and like a shirt? And why do you have like no shoes on? He's like, well, Scott locked himself in our shared room. Threw all my stuff out the window. Snuck out at 4 a.m. Took everything that I owned. Hid it around Birmingham. I don't know where any of my stuff is. We found a football on the train tracks. On the train tracks. Like, could have fucking stopped the... We had to, like, fucking go get it off the train tracks. So he booted a football onto the fucking train tracks at International. Because he's a fucking idiot. And hid Arthur's stuff around Birmingham. So we had to go around and go on a treasure hunt for his things. So I was like, no. And then he goes like, he's always like this, isn't he? I remember what he said now. That's what he said. He's always like this, isn't he? I was like, number one, insulting. What, I'm always a grumpy cunt. Yeah, I know I am. But how are you meant to know that?
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
Beans.
I was like, anybody knows me can say that and would be right.
You're a grumpy cunt.
I was like, but yeah, exactly. That's fine.
You are.
Yeah, no, he's completely correct. No, he's completely correct.
You're not wrong.
But this guy did not know me.
Yeah.
He did not know me. So when he does that, I was just like, and I said it just as I was walking out the door. A part of me almost like nearly did a 180-degree turn to walk back.
Roundhouse kick him in the face.
Be like, what did you fucking say to me? What other questions we got?
Selma asks, would you introduce your channel as I'm Alex or I'm Alex?
I'm Alex, because I do introduce it as
Wait, so which one?
the
I was thinking about this the other day. At what point would you change your channel name to Alex last name? name.
Alex
I'm not gonna
Elmsley.
well,
Yeah, it's public. So
I know,
don't worry.
but I didn't want to just go like,
James.
here's his address.
What about James? Would
You
you,
don't
ever
re-
change
you-
it to James Marriott?
No, you realise that's not my real name.
No, don't. Don't do that, because I don't know what to believe anymore, because everybody does this shit. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of the Campcast. Probably the final episode of a podcast. from now
Or
on.
this will never come up.
Yeah, maybe we'll never post it. Maybe people will never know that we've recorded it. At least we've got as far as actually doing it. Thank you guys so much for watching it. And I'm going to do something that every YouTuber's done recently and say goodbye for the last time. That's sad. Have a good one, guys.